Alright, so we got out here to Hidden Falls. We're down in Marble Falls, Texas. And we have a bunkhouse. It's kind of nice because it has air conditioning. Alright, so if you come down here, make sure you bring all your bedding. And, well, I wish I'd have brought a mattress, but we'll make it work. Then we had a helper for this one, and we couldn't have done this without her.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm a part of Jeepingmo, and I had a blast at the Jeep Talk Show Jeep event.
We unloaded everything and got out here on the trail. Andrew, Bill, and John had already pre-ran most of this, so we're starting out on North Peak. And what you'll find on a lot of the trails out here at Hidden Falls, there's several lines you can take. You can run the fairly stock lines, you can run the, I'll say, the very hard lines and everything in between. Bill's leading us, he's up there in that red JL. And Andrew here is in front of me. You'll see that that LJ goes in a lot of places. You don't need a really crazily built vehicle to go through a lot of this stuff. And if it's a really hard line, you can take the bypass, and sometimes the bypasses are fairly fun also. And then following us here is John and our new Jeepingmo teammate here, Hannah. So enjoy the pre-run, and we'll walk you through it. And then if you remember the YJ that was out here with us last time, well, he was out here again.
Did they get the YJ running? Getting parts for it in town. You buying an LS in town? Not sure.
And we always appreciate you taking your time, viewing the channel, and subscribing. So please enjoy. There's a lot of shelves just like this out there, and you can pick where on the shelf you go up. It drastically changes that line for you. LJ's doing good. So here we're just heading up towards the top of North Peak, and the camera doesn't show it very well, but some of these hills are very steep. On the top of this trail, there's two bypasses. One just takes you around like a little road, and then this one lets you do a little climbing. And in the very center of this thing was killing me. I wasn't going to the far left. Eventually Bill, which you'll see quite a bit here, he steers me around in the right direction. He also has a really nice channel, and I'll post all that in the description, where he does a lot of adventure and some mods to his JL as well.
Yeah, you gotta come wide on this one.
Okay.
That shelf there is kicking your ass before you get hung up. You're gonna drop.
So once he steered me around it, got me up this edge, and then luckily he was getting some footage there, so kudos to Bill and Andrew and several others that I'll mention here for the footage added to the video. And unfortunately, the camera makes it look like I'm getting stuck on little rocks on a flat road, but that is not the case. And if you look just past my Jeep as I come up, you'll see John's Jeep in the very background, really nicely built JK. You'll see how far down it is for such a short run.
He's going to be coming up.
Nice.
Coming up the hill.
Jeepingmo now, and I'm coming up behind him.
So this is a prime example of one of the lines you can take. If you take the far right line, it's a little easier. If you want the harder line, you take the left. And some of these shelves are pretty dug out underneath. John here's done a lot of work to that JK axles. This got new 37s on it. There's a litany of stuff he's done on it. But it's a really nice rig he's built out. So this was an interesting, so as I'm coming down this obstacle, keep in mind that what you're seeing, I'm already in the a little over halfway down this hill. And as I'm going down my lines, here comes the side-by-sides. They're going to try to squeeze between me and the fence that's there. And so as I come down, to continue to squeeze, and you know, I veered off a little bit, but it wasn't very too far away before I rode up on this tire. So we almost had a little side-by-side stacking there with my Jeep. So a little courtesy on the trail. Vehicles coming up always have the right of way, but if you're already on the trail and already on the obstacle, then give them a right of way. Look at that thing flex. Andrew there's done a lot of work on that LJ. It does a really great job on the trail. And then Bill, that's way up there on that JL, he's got a phenomenal suspension on it, and it eats up the trail. And then I'll leave a link to his channel where he's done a lot of mods of that JL and a lot of cool adventure. Here we're heading down the little bed to get to the climb out. This is the Hidden Falls by its namesake. Right in front of me is the falls, and hence hidden because they rarely get any rain there. But what you'll see in the very next video, in the morning we get rain and we'll actually show the falls running. So we'll make the turn here and there's a V-notch, we climb up out of there. Alright, so we're going over the Hidden Falls Fall, which is called Hidden Falls because there's never any water in it. And this is part of our channel. We always try to show areas that you can take out your moderately built Jeep, even stock Jeep if you wanted to, and go have some good family fun. with an inboard tire mount.
All right, Bill, Andrew, we'll catch y'all back at the at Chuck's house.
Alrighty, see you in a bit. 10-4.
So we veer off and we go up Boss Hog. Now last year I had some difficulties on this, kept snagging things, and in the last video from Hidden Falls we were actually winching a Gladiator up on this hill. But I hadn't used my lockers at all since I put them in last year, so I thought, well, let's give it a try.
There you go. Hold on, watch out. Come over here.
Then we make it back to Chuck's place. He's got all these amazing older Jeeps, a lot of good history here, and he's a great guy with a great family, and he can tell you just about anything on any model Jeep. And if you're in a Zoom room, it's phenomenal to talk to him. All right, so we're out here at Hidden Falls for the Jeep Talk Show event. We're over here. Chuck, the rancher you always hear about, Jeep Talk Show, was out here, and him and his family put on a pretty nice spread. Really good T-bones and a cow they had butchered.
So let's walk around.
Whatever, they'll expand it, and they'll put express lanes in the middle, and they'll leave and they crank it up to $20 a mile. You know what? Like,
A lot of Jeepers came out and enjoyed Chuck's and his family's hospitality. So once again, kudos to them for the hospitality and the food. Very much appreciated it.
I don't like milkshakes.
And if you want to see what happens on the event, well, that's the next video. So stick around for the next video, and then we'll see you there. This is Jeepingmo.